Hey guys, it's Mrs. Sauce. I'm here to show you how to complete your assignments for September 2nd and September 3rd. So you need to go to your class and then go to classwork, and then you're going to find the live Zoom. Yours will say recorded Zoom with the date. Okay, so it's going to say 9:02. That's today's date. If you miss 9:02, then you need to click on this one. Or if you miss 9:03 tomorrow, then you need to click on the 9:03. So click on whatever date you missed. So today would be 9:02. You have two attachments that you're going to need to complete your work today. The first is a Google Doc, and the second is a Google Slide. So the Google Doc, once you click on it, it's going to open up and look like this. It'll be a penny lab, penny drops lab. The first thing you need to do is make a hypothesis. So we're asking you a question. How many drops of water will a penny hold? So you can highlight this line and write down the number that you think it will hold, 20, 15, 10, whatever you think, okay? After you do that, I'll read over these procedures with you. You're going to see me put a penny flat on a surface, and you're going to see me use my pipette to drop droplets of water one at a time on the penny. We count the number of drops until the water spills over the edge of the penny, and then we're going to record the data on our data table. So I'll do the first one with you, and then your job is going to be to use the attached Google Slide to watch the videos of me dropping it, and then you record your own data. So for the first one, I'll show you the recording. This will be the Google Slide that's attached to your assignment. So right here, this Google Slide is what has all the trials, the videos of me dropping the water drops on the penny. So the first one right here, trial 1, we're going to count the pennies. Count the drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 29, because on 30 it made it spill. So you want to do the one before it spills. So 29. And so you would need to go back to your Google Doc for the penny drop lab. And for trial 1, we put 29. And now your job is to go back to your Google Slide and go to trial 2. And then you're going to watch trial 2. You're going to count how many drops land on the penny. And then you go back to your Google document and type in how many drops there were. You're going to do this 5 times. There are 5 trials on this slideshow. Trial 1 we did together. You're going to do 2, 3, 4, and 5 by yourself. Every time you watch a video, you count how many drops of water, and then you go to your Google Doc and you type in your data here. Once you have all of your data, you're going to add up all of your trials, 29 plus 29 plus 25 plus 15 plus 30, add it all up, then divide it by the number of trials, which is 5 in this case, okay? And then that's called your average. You're going to calculate your average. Once you get down to the questions, you need to answer these questions in full sentences. I'll read over them with you. Number 1, did you get the exact same data each time you performed the investigation? So you did 5 trials, you watched 5 trials. Was the data the same each trial? Did you get 29 drops on the penny, all 5 trials? Why or why not? Number 2 says, compare the results to the results of your classmates. Well, you were absent today, so you didn't hear your classmates, but I wrote it down. So some of the averages of your classmates were 25.4, 27.6, 25.2, 26.5. So these are your classmates. So did all of your classmates get the same data? Did they get the same results? yes or no, and because. So yes, I got the same results because, or no, they did not get the same results because. So it needs to be a full sentence with an explanation. Number 3, what types of things have been changed from group to group to cause a difference in the data? So we didn't have different groups, but we did have different trials. So I want you to pay close attention to that last video on trial 5. What do you think changed from trial to trial to make only 20 drops be able to fall on the 5th trial, but we could get about 30 drops on that first trial? What do you think I changed in my technique to change how much water was able to be held on our penny? And then last 4 and 5, I'm going to give you this one because I haven't taught you about independent and dependent variables yet. So our independent variable today is going to be what the scientists choose to use in the experiment, and we can choose to change this. We can control it. So we chose to use a coin today. That's our independent variable. We chose specifically to use a penny as our independent variable. If we were to change that into a nickel, then that would change the amount of water that could fit on the coin. So the amount of water depends on what type of coin we use. So the amount of water drops is the dependent variable. So after you fill out your data table, you answer all your questions. You're going to go back to here, your Google Classroom. You're going to view the assignment, and then you're going to turn it in. If you have any questions, let me know. You can comment or you can email me.